Okay, time for another Ukraine video with regards to Kursk. Lots of people talk about Kursk and why. I'm not gonna wait your guess because very few things are monocausal. There's many reasons. My own personal guess, it's just to roll up supply areas, destroy supplies, destroy command post, communication, logistics, all that sort of thing. But nothing is monocausal. All the other reasons that people come up with are valid as well. But I can predict what's going to happen because Ukraine does not have the units to hold this conquered territory, I would think. I hear rumors of about 10,000 Ukrainians inserted there. Those are rumors, and there's always rumors in wartime, but even 10,000 men would be very thinly held lines. We can also see that over the last 24, 36 hours, the advance has slowed down as the Muscovite resistance is stiffening, and they are directing more resources to contain the Ukrainian offensive. And that's what always happens. And over the next couple of days, the Muscovites will probably direct more and more resources there, and I suspect that is another major reason for this offensive, to pull away troops that were to attack in the Donetsk. But over the next 2 to 4 days, the attack is probably going to get contained. And then I foresee the Ukrainians pulling back slowly, so as not to end up in a situation like the Muscovites did after their attempted thunder run on Kiev. So I see them pulling slowly back, fighting retreat, inflicting lots of enemy casualties on the enemy, and probably also mining as much as they have time for. But this is just another underpinning that von Melentin was right. I basically use his understanding of the Soviets of World War II to understand the Russians of today, that they don't adapt very well. And my interpretation, not his, he was a Nazi, so he would say it's because they're Untermenschen, but my interpretation of why is because they are micromanaged. Nobody will try and think for themselves, because if you think for yourself, you might end up in a gulag. But anyway, he said that the Russian will always dig in, and if you let him dig in, he is almost impossible to dislodge unless you hit him in an unexpected direction or way. This is what the Ukrainians failed to do last year. They succeeded this year, but I don't think they have reserves to push anywhere significant, and also I don't see any strategic gain like cutting off Crimea or something like that. So I see them pulling back, and it will probably take 2 to 4 weeks, and we'll be back at the international border. I may come back and say this did not age well. I sort of hope they hold on to what they've taken, but I don't think they can. And I think it's a risky gamble, and I don't think that's the purpose of the attack. But I think we will see, and are already seeing, I'm just very late in making this video, a stiffening of Muscovite resistance and the Ukrainians outrunning their logistics. Oh, there was a hawk. And then the Ukrainians slowly pulling back because they value human life more than the Muscovites do. So yeah, that's probably what we're going to see. Vlad Wexler has a really good video on the political implications for this war that I recommend everybody go and watch. I don't delve as much into that. I'm more of a sort of operational analyst. Anyway, bit rambling from me. You all have a nice day this beautiful Sunday. It is indeed a beautiful Sunday in the Danish forest.